Hello everyone, this is EB the Original Master here, and I'm back with another video game review. And today I'm here to review the game that I had teased last month that I will be doing a review of, and that is Princess Peach Showtime. I had finally finished the game. I've beaten the game, but I didn't 100% it because that's not what I was. I was originally going to 100% the game, but then due to the nature of the game, I have decided not to. So that's why I'm going to review the game as of right now. So yeah, Princess Peach Showtime is the latest game to star Princess Peach in, and it takes place at the Sparkle Theater, where her and her two toad assistants were invited to. But upon arrival to the Sparkle Theater, Madame Grape, the main antagonist of the game, had basically trashed the theater, knocking the toads out, and the new NPC characters, which are known as Theets. And so she basically takes over the theater and with her goons, known as the Sour Patch or something like that, or the Sour Bunch, and they basically take over the theater, and it's up to Princess Peach and her new companion Stella to basically save all the Theets and stop Madame Grape from taking over the theater. So this game was first announced at E3. Oh, I'm sorry, not E3. E3 is dead. I meant to say that it was introduced at the June 2023 Nintendo Direct. And yeah, so the way how this game plays is that you play as Princess Peach in this theater setting where she uses Stella's ribbon ability to basically help out the Thieves by doing certain things around the levels, and you actually take on these different stage performances to save the day. So you have Sword Fighter Peach, where you play as a swordsman and you defeat the Sour Bunches with swords and all that stuff. There's also a Cowgirl Peach, where you play as a cowgirl and you ride on horses, you lasso barrels and hurl them at your enemies. There's Mermaid Peach, there's Mighty Peach, and I'll just bring out one more ability, and there's Patisserie Peach, which is a baking type mini game. And yeah, so those are just a few of the mini transformations you'll encounter in Princess Peach Showtime. Now, there are collectibles in this game, which are the Sparkle Gems, and this is where I've decided that I will not be 100% in this game. It's because that if you, for whatever reason, miss out any of the Sparkle Gems, you can't go back and get the ones that you've missed. It's because that's not how the game is formatted. I don't know what was Goodfill thinking. Goodfill are the developers of this game. The same folks behind Kirby's Epic Yarn, Wario Land Shake It, and the two Yoshi games, being Woolly World and Crafted World. I don't know why they made the game the way it is. Like, they should have at least let you backtrack and get stuff like... That's a huge disappointment, because at least in Yoshi's Crafted World, you can actually backtrack and make you can backtrack in that game if in case you missed anything, but not in this game. Unfortunately, if you go ahead of the level, you cannot go back and get those Sparkle Gems. So you end up having to restart the stage all over again from the beginning, and that's one of the criticisms that I have with this game. Another criticism is how slow the cutscenes are. There are cutscenes in this game that stops your progress, where the Theets explain to you the story of the level, and it's very slow. You can't skip through them, and that's a huge downgrade of this game, in my opinion. So that's another downside. The bosses in this game are actually pretty unique. You got these projector enemies at the end of every floor. There are 5 floors in this game, and at the end of the first 4 floors, you'll fight one of Madame Grape's projector enemies. You have a bird, you have a snake, a lion, and you have a cat. Those are all of the little projector bosses that you fight throughout the game. And you actually fight Madame Grape herself as the final boss. And A little spoilers with the final boss is that the second phase of the Madam Great fight is literally the obligatory Nintendo's famous head with hands final boss, and I don't know why Nintendo keeps doing this, but hey, I guess they're obsessed with their hands and heads. But yeah. So overall, that is my overall thoughts of Princess Peach Showtime. This game was alright. It was pretty fun at first, but because of the lack of backtracking in this game, I will have to give this game a 7 out of 10. It's an okay game because of the lack of backtracking and the unskippable cutscenes, and that's what makes me drop my rating down a little bit, because it's if it didn't had any of that, maybe I will give this game a better rating, but because of the lack of backtracking and the slow cutscenes, I'm gonna have to give this game a 7 out of 10. It's an alright game. It's not my favorite of the year, but it's a pretty fun game as it is. Alright, so that is my review on Princess Peach Showtime for the Nintendo Switch. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time with another video game review sometime in the future.